Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I would like to welcome you each into our kitchen this evening where we're going to have some more fun doing some fire roasted tomatoes this time. And this time I'm doing it in the oven because they are easier to do and I have so many to get done, and well, it's easier to do it in the oven under the broiler. You just have to be careful with what you're doing and watch them so they don't burn too badly. You want them to get some char on them, but you do not want them to be crispy critters. So, with that being said, let's get busy and have some fun, y'all. All right, the tomatoes are still coming in good and strong. I have, I do believe, 13-gallon packed bags in the deep freeze. So those are going to be for tomato sauce. I've got about three of these batches like this. I'm going to fire roast, chop them up after they're done. Now, don't worry about your tomatoes being ugly. Ain't nothing wrong with that tomato. We're going to slice it in half. Now, I have my cookie sheet here. It is oiled really well with olive oil. Nothing else, just regular olive oil. None of that extra virgin. And we're just going to line our little motley crew of maters on it. Any of the green or cracked parts, make sure they're cut off. I had to go out and harvest quite a few because we have gotten so much wonderful rain and they are cracking badly. Just make sure you take it off. My scraps of tomatoes I will be giving to the chickens in the morning. And I know the girls will enjoy the daylights out of them. And most of this core I want to take out. Now, as they're fire roasting, of course, the skin will bubble and blister, and we'll be able to pull the skins off. So don't worry about pre-taking the skins off. Here's the one that's looking a little rough. I'm going to start where the green is, come up, cut over, and just barely slice that crack where they have cracked. No, I'm not saving the seeds from the cracked ones because that's a trait I do not want to save seeds from. You want to save seeds from good, strong stock, and if they're cracking, that's not good. Doesn't mean nothing's wrong. Doesn't mean you can't use the tomato to cook with. Just cut them off. And I'm telling you, the bug pressure is ungodly all of a sudden. I'm biting bugs I've never seen before. And little caterpillars. Man, I'm tired of little caterpillars. They got plenty of food to eat in the woods. But no, they want to come bother my stuff. See, here's a perfect one. You just slice down the middle. That's a Juliet tomato, I know that one. And just line them on your cookie sheet best you can. There's nothing wrong with these tomatoes, not at all. Waste not, want not. And what I can't use goes to the chickens. And if they don't want them, it goes to the compost pile. So either way, they are the scraps is used. Alright, let's do a big one. Look at these big, beautiful. I think these are pear. They're some of those wild, crazy Italian tomatoes that I absolutely love. And this is small, y'all, compared to some of them. Look how beautiful, meaty they are. Tomatoes are starting to kind of play out. But man, it has been a fantastic adventure. Good God. Now, finally, and some of them bugs, I tell you. And like I said, if it's a lot of core, just take that core right out. That one's in good shape. No, the butt part. This one I need to cut the butt off. There we go. Here's another big, pretty one. And of course, before you do this, make sure you wash your tomatoes with water, no soap. Wash them real good. Big old core on that one. Alright, I'm going to keep going until I get this tray filled and I will bring y'all back. Okay, I got the tray filled. Remember, you want to cut your blossom, not blossom, but your stem ends off. That way, when you get done, they'll be easier to peel. Now, if you see some cooking more than what you like, you can take pull your tray out a little bit. Take you some tongs. Please don't get burnt. Take you some tongs, and you can put them on a plate. Now I'm gonna drizzle them, sprinkle lightly with a little Redmond sea salt or Redmond salt. This just gives a tomato juice because you're gonna want to save your tomato juice. Alright, now you want to put these in your oven under your broiler. I notice mine has a high and a low setting. I haven't got to use my broiler yet. So I'm going to start off at high. If it starts cooking them too fast, then I'll cut it on low. Keep an eye on them. Let them broil for about 30 minutes. Halfway through, turn your tray so it gets they all get evenly charred. And I will bring you back when this batch is done. I'll see you here in a little while. Okay, first batch is out. Looking good. I'm not attempting to work with them. I might pull the skins off. I'll probably go on and pull the skins off. But other than cutting them up, I'm going to wait and let these babies cool off some more. Look at that. That skin comes right off. It's got all the flavor in the tomato. Oh, it smells good. Now, yes, you can do these on your grill if you want to get the smoky flavor, or you can cheat to get the smoky flavor. You can use liquid smoke and just barely sprinkle it on your tomatoes before you put them in the oven. There's ways around it. All right, I'll bring you back here in a bit. I'm going to keep gently taking these peels off so they can cool down. See you in a bit. Okay, they have cooled down enough. I do believe I can handle them. Yeah. I got most of the peel off. Some of these poor tomatoes was cooked right down. I think they're just going to blend in with the sauce when I make the spaghetti sauce. Because we like chunky tomato sauce. Yeah, they're just kind of like falling apart. I'd do better using scissors. I'm probably going to dehydrate that charred tomato skin and make roasted tomato powder. All right, I'm going to continue to try to cut these up and I'll bring you right back. Okay, got that hot mess done. Also, save your juice in your pan. I went on and put them in my bag. Now, like I said, there's a little trick to make them taste smoky like they've been roasted on a wood fire. I'm going to put a little bit of liquid smoke. I'm using hickory. Now, I just had that spoon. Here it is. I'm going to gently stir that in. Oh, man. Now it tastes like smoke, or smells like smoke. I love the liquid smoke. Comes in handy for many things. Now, I'll put this hot mess into this bag, hopefully with no problem. Look at there, look at there. Now, I'm hoping to get at least 2 of these bags, 2-gallon bags, to add to the spaghetti sauce. Because I'm not done yet. I've got probably 3, 4 more batches to do. They're cut up. They look like more like tomato sauce, but there's little chunks of tomato in there. I'm not worried about seeds. And I'm probably going to keep these. I got to also do a couple loads of trays of more tomatoes to dry. And I'm going to put these on their own little tray along with the other ones. And I'm going to dehydrate that, powder that up, and I'm going to make some fire roasted um, tomato powder as well. And I'm going to add some liquid smoke into them as well. Simple, easy, homemade, homegrown, organic tomatoes in their beautiful prime. I hope this video encourages you. Lord, hold on a minute. I tell you, this camera does not like that light bulb up there, not whatsoever. Back to what I was trying to say. Hope this encourages you to also make some fire roasted, broiled, oven baked, whatever you want to call them, tomatoes. Now, I'm going to freeze these. Once I get this bag full, I'm going to freeze them and wait for me to make my big batch of spaghetti sauce. I can't wait. I've still got a week or so before I can. No, it's going to be a little over a week. Somewhere around in there, a week or so. I'll bring y'all back for that. The big oven roaster that I make the bone stock in is coming out to make the spaghetti sauce in. Because I've got to add hamburger, the tomatoes, the fire roasted bell peppers, and mushrooms, and a whole lot more. Because we like kitchen sink spaghetti sauce. And I've got basil growing in the garden. It's starting to look good. I hope it continues to get big and bushy because I'm going to need a bunch of it. Everyone, this is simple. This is easy. You can also slice onions up and do them the same way. Also, you can cook them along with your tomatoes. You can also use these tomatoes for pasta salads, soups, you name it. And you can also can them once you get enough made up. Can them and put them back for your own fire roasted tomatoes. And like I said, if you want to and don't want to use a liquid smoke, you got a big enough grill, you can do them in your grill, your barbecue grill. And that way they actually get smoke, real smoke on them now. Liquid smoke is real smoke, but not the same thing. Everyone, take care. I hope this video encourages you to make them yourself. They're not hard to do. Simple, easy, and homemade, just like everything's supposed to be. Everyone, take care. Stay safe and sound out there. This world's going bonkers. Continue to stock up your pantry with foods that will nourish and sustain you. Medicinals that will heal you. Protection of all kinds. And above all else, the bare essentials to survive on. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And may you each be blessed. Hoot, hoot. Mwah. Love y'all. I'll see you soon. And y'all take care.